What's up guys, welcome back. Now before we get started, I'm going to say that I did get a new PC build, and I have a GTX 1080 Ti and Ryzen 2700X processor and 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM on a new PC that I built over the last week or so. So you will be seeing PC gameplay footage on this channel for the next few videos at least, because I've been playing lots of games on it and it's awesome. So hope you do enjoy that. But getting on to the information at hand, we're going to be talking about the hacking scene for the Nintendo Switch, and it has been absolutely embarrassing to Nintendo to see this happen because of what the hacking community is doing on the Nintendo Switch that quite frankly Nintendo is not doing. So this really baffles the mind when you think about it, because the Switch doesn't have a lot of functionality that basically it hasn't had since it launched. It doesn't really have things like native voice chat really, besides with Fortnite, which the developer themselves enabled through the software, but it doesn't have OS level voice chat. It doesn't have in-game invites. It doesn't have party chat. It doesn't have system messaging to your friends, and while those are not detrimental to the system itself for its functionality, it also does not have local save backups, but it does now have cloud save backups behind a paywall. But as we know, that should definitely be a free feature of the system, because you could always have your save data backed up all the way back to the Nintendo 64 with the memory cards. So the Switch lacks local save backups, and it also lacks things that you could do with the other systems can do, such as changing the look and style of your console. Like PlayStation 4, you can change the background of it, you can change the style of it, you can add your own custom background from a different game of your choice. You can even purchase those on their store, or you can put in your own custom background yourself from a USB stick, for example. So why are we talking about this? Well, hackers have enabled this functionality on the Nintendo Switch. You can now do your own custom backgrounds and system menus and change the fonts, change the style of it, change how it looks, change the color, and put different themes in the background of your favorite games. For example, I saw one with a Super Mario Odyssey background. It looked very similar to how it would look on a PlayStation 4. Now with the Nintendo Switch right now, it has the plain white and plain dark gray, or black if you want to call it, and is extremely limited in what you can do in that aspect. Now granted, I will definitely agree with you guys that having this functionality is not really necessary to enjoy the game. That is true, but it's crazy that these hackers are doing these kind of things on the Nintendo Switch and doing it rather easily and rather fast. In fact, local save backups for hackers for Nintendo Switch have been available, I believe, since last year in 2017. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe they did enable local save backups once they got into the system kernel itself and they were able to actually run downloaded retail games on the Switch itself. I do believe that's when they were able to start backing up their local save data on the Switch as well. So they have actually done this already a long time ago, and they've done it quickly. And on top of all that, hackers have done this for free. They're not charging anything. They're not getting paid for this. They're actually just hacking the system. I don't know how many people are actually involved in doing this, but it's not that many really. Once somebody finds a hack, people download it and they use it on their system. But the thing is, they're all using something very common, and it's all shared information really between them online. And how a user can hack the Switch is so easy that it does make sense why this is happening, but it doesn't make sense that Nintendo has not even done these things themselves on the console if it's this easy. If it's this easy to do, why hasn't Nintendo enabled it themselves on the Nintendo Switch? You know, like local save backups, that is a huge thing to not have on your console. They do have cloud save backups, like I said, but it's behind a paywall that you have to pay them that $20 a year to access, which is not good, which is bad. And these very basic features that are being implemented by hackers, like these custom themes and menus and everything that just make the system look pretty, you know, it makes it look attractive. These are taking them just, a few days to make, like I said, and Nintendo's not even looking at this kind of stuff at all. It's just really crazy to think about it, that Nintendo has completely ignored the system functionality of the Nintendo Switch to a point where it's flat out embarrassing. This is embarrassing, guys. You got a couple of guys out there basically just hacking the Switch and putting stuff on there that Nintendo's not doing that actually improves the functionality of the console. And Nintendo is not doing that, and what they have invested in the Switch so far is a bare bones online service that they're charging you money for, and here you have functionality from these hackers that is actually better than what Nintendo is charging for, and they're doing it for free, obviously, and you can get it all for free. But of course, The catch is you can't connect your system online or Nintendo will ban your system and your account. So it's really a crazy thing going on here. I think Nintendo really needs to do something. Just get your act together, put some people to work on the Switch just like a month, and I think you could implement all these features without that much cost to you. Nintendo is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They have plenty of money to do this. There is no excuse why the Switch cannot be better in terms of its functionality. Things like local backups are already possible by hackers who do it for free. Nintendo, you should get on it and get these things working on the Switch as soon as possible. Just put a couple guys on there and get it done. Or hey, how about this? Why don't you hire some of these hackers who are doing a better job at the functionality than you are, Nintendo? Bring them on your team and they'll probably even do this free of charge and everyone's going to benefit from it. You won't have to pay them anything. They'll do it for free and the user will benefit from getting the functionality that's missing that you will not put the time and effort to put into your console, which is unfortunate and sad and embarrassing. Alright guys, that's what I want to say about that with the hacking situation on the Switch. It's getting really ridiculous and I think Nintendo really needs to step up their game and just get the job done. Just do it. I mean, seriously, just get the job done, guys. Alright, let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think Nintendo should do with their functionality of the Nintendo Switch? And what do you think of the hackers and what they're doing with the system? Do you think Nintendo should take what they're doing and put it to good use and make these things work on the console themselves without users having to resort to hacking their system to get the same functionality that they should already have on the console? Alright guys, if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you very soon in the next video. Have a great day.